Hi, and welcome to Live Well with Dr. Mel. I'm Dr. Mel, licensed physical therapist and holistic health coach. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. You'll get access to all my free physical therapy and wellness videos. My goal is to make this a one-stop shop for all your health and wellness needs. In this video, we're going to go over how to deal with your muscle knots, a simple practice I perform with my clients when they're struggling with nagging muscle knots. Who doesn't have muscle knots? So I figured this would benefit everyone. So if you're ready, let's get started. So common reasons why muscle knots occur is because of stress and muscle tension, postural positions, and also inactivity. So when muscles are contracted uncontrollably when we're in stress, the muscle fibers overlap over each other when they should actually lengthen. So if you go over your neck muscles, you may feel like a bump in the road. Like it's nice and smooth, and then you feel a spot where there's like almost like a speed bump, and that's a muscle knot. That's where the muscle is contracted and the fibers are overlaying one another. So our goal is to re-lengthen those fibers and relax those muscle fibers so they're no longer stuck and tangled together. So stress and muscle guarding can happen uncontrollably, like we're holding tension and we don't even know it. So a simple way to get rid of that tension is by shaking. You can actually start just by shaking out one arm, and you can have fun with it. You can make a big shakes, and you can laugh while doing this because it is a funny motion, but it really does help just let everything go and loosen everything up. You can even just circle your neck around, shake whatever is bothering you, your hips, low back, and your shoulders. And I'm gonna do this for about a minute just to release everything. And it also provides blood flow, circulation to the area, and releases all your fascia, all your tissue around the muscles. After doing a minute of that, another way to get vasodilation and blood flow to the muscles to help them relax is heat. So if you have a heating pad, you can just lay it over wherever it's bothering you. Also, if you don't have a heating pad at home, I use a washcloth or a dish towel. You just throw it in boiling water. You can even add essential oils to it to allow for a nice fragrance to help get you into a more relaxed state. The essential oil I use today is called Stress Away, and I got it from Young Living. So you can just make sure that you wring out the towel so it's not dripping, and I place it on a plate so any residual water will just lay there. And then I just lay it over the area that's bothering the person. Today for me, it's my neck and shoulders. So I just lay it right over that area. And with that nice smell and that instant heat, you can just feel your body just go into a more parasympathetic, relaxed state. And I would leave it there for about 3 to 5 minutes, and that's a good routine between the shaking and the heat to get your blood flowing to the area to get you ready before you do some of the postural exercises. So the other reason that people get a lot of muscle knots is because of their posture. If you think about it, gravity, when we're upright, just presses us down into this rounded posture. A lot of us have desk jobs or work on our phones and computers. So we go into this C curve where our head is forward in front of our shoulders, when we should really be in an S curve where our head is on right directly over our shoulders. So a simple exercise that will help get our neck and spine in the proper position is a chin tuck. And you can just simply do this sitting or standing or however you're comfortable. You don't have to be seated on the floor like I am. A lot of times I actually do it in the car when I'm driving to clients, because that's when I start to get some neck and shoulder knots. So I'll just actually sit up nice and straight and press the back of my head against the back of the headrest in the car. And I just hold the muscle in the front of my neck, squeeze to strengthen the front of my neck muscles, and then it helps lengthen and extend all the muscles in the back of your neck. So it's not tilting down, it's actually pressing back, like you're pressing your head back into the shell, like if you're a turtle. So you don't want your head sticking out, you want to press it back. And I would hold this for 5 seconds and repeat it 10 times. Beautiful. Another great stretch is a trapezius stretch. A lot of people get tension in this muscle right along the outside of their neck. You have them on both sides. So what I do is tilt my ear towards my shoulder, and then if you may feel the stretch already just there. If you want a little bit deeper of a stretch, you just apply a gentle pressure on the top of your head. Drop your shoulder away, and that's going to increase the length of this trapezius muscle. And for this stretch, I would hold it for 30 seconds. Stretches you want to hold for a little longer, at least 30 seconds. And make sure you stay balanced and do it on both sides. Another place a lot of people get knots is along their levator scap muscle. So this muscle attaches into the back of the skull and to your shoulder. So it runs right along here. So I call this smell your armpit stretch. So you look down at your armpit, like as if you're gonna smell your armpit, and then you keep this other shoulder drop down and away, and you'll feel it right along the back side of your neck. Oh, that feels so good. And then if you want to apply a little overpressure, nothing crazy, you don't want to ever strain it, just to get a little bit more of a stretch. And same thing here, I would hold this for 30 seconds and I would do it on both sides. An immediate way to get into proper posture and alignment is to actually lay down on your back. So if you grab a chair, I like to put my feet up onto the chair. It just gives me a little off pressure from my low back, and it allows my spine and all the muscles in my back to just relax. So all you have to do is simply get your butt as close as you can to your chair and put your feet up onto the chair, and then just lower down onto your elbows and then down onto your back. Take some deep breaths here. And now your spine is in the perfect alignment. Gravity is just pressing you down, and you can just relax here and allow all your neck and back muscles to relax. If you still feel like your muscles are guarding and you're not able to relax here, you can do a contract relax, where you just bring your shoulders up towards your ears, squeeze for 5 seconds, and then release. Let everything go. So sometimes when your muscles are guarding uncontrollably and contracting uncontrollably, we have to tell them how to relax. And by doing that, you say, this is contracting, hold for 5 seconds, and this is relaxing. And then relax for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll do it one more time. So contract, raise your shoulder blades up towards your ears, squeeze for 5 seconds, and then relax. And you can also perform this in sitting. You don't have to be laying down, but I feel like it gets me into a better posture when I'm doing it laying down. It's hard to get into that proper alignment when you're sitting. It's much easier when you're against the floor to just get the spine in the perfect alignment. Another area that gets really tight, that can pull and round our shoulders forward, is our pecs, our pec muscles. So for your pec stretch, so if you grab a couple of pillows, if you have some small pillows, that's great. If you have 2 long pillows, that's fine as well. If you're a taller gentleman, you may need even more length because you want the pillows to run from your tailbone to the back of your head so you're nice and comfortable. I like to stack a pillow on top just to put in between my shoulder blades in order to get more of a pec stretch. If you're really tight here, you don't need that second pillow. That's just going to intensify the stretch a little bit more. So what you're going to do is line your tailbone to the bottom of the pillow. And if you have difficulty going on and off the floor, you can do this from your bed or a sofa. That's fine. And then you're just going to lay back onto the pillows, making sure your tailbone's just at the bottom edge of the pillow. And then you're just going to lay back. If you're using that second pillow, it should be right below the shoulders, on the shoulder blades. And then rest your head back. From here, you can either keep your feet flat on the ground, you can extend them out, or if you want to get an extra stretch, you can put them in the soles of your feet touching. And then to get the pec stretch, you can place your hands behind your head. And then rest your head down into your hands, dropping the elbows down towards the floor. You can even just stay here for a prolonged stretch, 3 to 5 minutes. Or if you rather do a contract, relax, you can try to press your elbows down towards the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. And then repeat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. You can do 5-second holds, and you can repeat that 10 times. The final exercise I wanted to show you is not an exercise at all. It's massage, and I'm going to show you the techniques I use on my clients. So I believe the best method for muscle knots is self-massage. So I recommend to my patients to warm up some oil. This massage technique is called Abhyanga. And according to their technique, you have certain doshas that they recommend certain oils for certain people with certain dosha types. But I find that olive oil and sesame oil is great for everyone. So if you just have a blend of that, or just sesame oil, or just olive oil, and you warm it up, you put boiling water in a mug, and you just leave it sitting and standing there until it gets nice and warm. And then you just place a dab of the oil onto your hand, and then you just rub it in your hands. And I recommend starting at the crown of your head. You do it circular motions right into your frontal bone. And they say 3 to 5 minutes in each position, but for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go through quickly today. From there, I'm going to go into my scalp. So you can just do your fingers here through your hair and a nice deep massage into the scalp. You can go to the back of the head. You can even tug on your hair a little bit. That adds blood flow and circulation to your crown. And then from there, you go to your temporal bone. This is great for headaches. A lot of people can get tension headaches in this area. So the circular motion here really aids in stress relief. Go down to the back of your earlobes. This is a great spot It's where a lot of your neck muscles can get tense in this area, causing migraines and headaches. You can do longer strokes down towards your neck muscles, along the muscles. So like I said, that trap can get real tight. Doing nice long strokes along that area. Make sure you do both sides. And at the joints, you want to do more of a circular motion. This will aid in blood flow and circulation to your joints. Great for people with arthritis or any joint pain. And then from your extremities, you can do long strokes towards your heart. Really important for lymph drainage too, in the armpits and breast area, especially for women. You can do those circular motions around the elbow and wrist. And then the hand is really important to massage into the palm of the hand. You'll be surprised. By massaging the warm oil into the palm of the hand, you can relax the nervous system. You'll even get less tension in your neck, less muscle knots in your neck by just massaging your hands. You can go do the fingers as well. And I would do this as well over your abdomen, your low back, and down the legs as well. So I recommend doing this self-care massage before your shower or bath. If you don't have time during the week, at least do it 1 to 2 times a week on the weekend when you have a little bit more time. You'll really see your stress level calm down, your nervous system calm down, and your muscle knots and muscle tension subsiding. Another quick tip, use the same towel for your oil massage because the oil will seep into your towels. Well, I hope you enjoyed all the content I shared today, and I hope to see you again soon. Stay healthy and well. Take care.